Welcome back to Kung Fu Maintenance. Today doing an unboxing video on this Works drill driver. This one's a 4-volt max. That's what I got for Christmas. It's kind of cool little deal. It's got an LED light. Do a quick unboxing. I don't care too much about the box, but I probably should have prepped a little bit better. Could have gotten a knife ready, huh? Okay. Like I said, I don't care too much about the box. So it comes with a charger, it comes with the drill, it's pre-charged, and what's cool about it is it's got this slide.
Each
It looks
link
very
will bring
much
you
like
to
a
the
gun,
corresponding video.
and you can change to different bits. I will most likely just be using the flathead bit, and where I think this will work out really good for me, there's a little flathead, is for electrical outlets. When you've got a flathead normally, and then you've got a Phillips, so changing between them. Now I'm changed to Phillips, and then one rotate to the left, which you can't do. You can only rotate one way. To the right. Nope, that's not the Phillips. It'll take a little getting used to. I'll probably wind up marking which one is where, the ones that I use the most, and that way I can just rotate right to it. So, pretty strong little deal. Actually, tighten that a little too tight. It only has one speed. It seems like it has a pretty good torque on that speed, as you just heard it kind of crack the outlet there. It does have a couple different cartridges for a couple different bit setups. This one's more of your specialized bits, specialized heads here. I'll mostly be using this one, and mostly just using that flathead for, again, I think this will be kind of my go-to for electrical stuff, kind of a light duty deal. There's a Phillips. Again, it only turns one way, so there's not the flathead. I think I'm probably going to take a Sharpie and put it right on that one that I use the most, right on the flathead. There it is, the flathead, and then on the Phillips being right next to it. And it looks like a couple different sized Phillips. Light's kind of nice, and that's it. Here's the charger. Came with some instructions, which is, I think it's not too complicated. Just looking if we can actually change the bits out. So if you have, yeah, you can, and you can change the order of the bits. So if you knew how you wanted these to be and what ones to use, you can change out maybe the most used ones from this set as well, or from another set, and then be ready to go. So I will most likely be taking this Phillips and putting it right next to that flathead. Right here. I'll trade it with one of these, and that way they're kind of right next to each other. I think that'll make the most sense for me. Yeah, one thing I would like to see with this is one thing that I don't like is that you can only rotate it one way. I think it would be more convenient if you could rotate it back and forth to the couple of things that you like. That way it can save time of rotating. One trick to that, I think, would be to load the entire thing with flatheads and regular heads all the way around, if that's if you were so inclined, you know, but just take a flathead and a Phillips, a flathead and a Phillips, a flathead and a Phillips, and that way every time that you turn it, you're ready for, you know, what you got going to speed things up. It's a cool looking tool. You know, also like to see a little bit of a torque setting so that you would be able to overdo it, crack an outlet or whatnot. But anyway, That's that. This is the work steel. Here's the charger. It simply plugs in. Let's find out where it plugs in before I say it simply plugs in, but it looks like right in the bottom here. And it looks like it also has an alternate charging base that you could buy to plug it into. It's got a little light that comes on when it's charging. And that's it. That's the Works drill driver. It's a 4-volt max, came with 12 bits. Fully loaded, fully charged. Cool little light-duty drill, but it does seem pretty strong. Seems to have a bit of torque to it. All right. Okay, I'll try to put a link in the description below if you wanted to pick up one of these. Make a good little gift for somebody. The light turns green after it finishes charging. Usually takes about 5 hours for the first charge, and a couple charging and discharging cycles, it'll reach its kind of full 100% charge. And it came with a 3-year warranty, so that was kind of cool. Okay, and so of course it's got a forward function. And reverse function. Seems you can't use it when it's plugged in. There's a reverse function. And then in the center is a lock function, so if you didn't want it to accidentally turn on in a toolbox or something. Alright. Okay, and for the tools, it only fits 1 inch long, 1/4 inch hex shank bits. Those are the ones that'll work with the tool if you wanted to load it with different tools. A quick search of my YouTube channel, you should be able to find a bunch of material that'll be helpful to your maintenance needs, and links to tools and parts used in the videos can be found in the descriptions below.